of the Atlanta Police Department's narcotics unit epitomize exactly what that mission is. In narcotics throughout our communities, and a total of 113 guns were seized from places throughout our city. So this once again is a testament into the phenomenal work in which they do. You'll see here a seizure today valued a little bit in excess. Marijuana seizures alone, we were somewhere around $1 million in product in which that quantified. So this is really a testament of just the great work that the men and women of this unit do. And Lieutenant Albertini, who leads this narcotics team, is going to provide some context into this particular investigation. Thank you.
Thanks, Major. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I want to speak about that wonderful seizure you see behind me. Earlier this month, the narcotics unit received an anonymous tip that there were large quantities of marijuana being stored in a unit at 3464 Roxbury Road. That is up in Zone 2, the Buckhead area, the city of Atlanta. So after our investigative techniques revealed, we could confirm that there was marijuana being stored in this unit, and further additional investigative techniques allowed us to get a search warrant for that unit, which we served yesterday. And as you can see behind me, there's 580 pounds of marijuana, 49.5 pounds of psilocybin mushrooms, which we're seeing a huge increase in mushrooms the past 2 years, 1,600 chocolate THC infused candy bars, 39.5 pounds of THC edibles, 2,604 THC vape pens, and 100 moon rocks. Those are high potency marijuana. Also, we had 22 1-pint bottles of promethazine, which is cough syrup basically laced with codeine, which makes it illegal. There was also a large sum of money that we confiscated, somewhere north of $100,000. So that money has been sent off to the bank to be counted accurately. If there's any questions I can answer.
You said a unit. What do you mean a unit?
A unit is I guess, a living place in the building.
So it was a home?
It was a condominium apartment, whatever it is there.
What about arrest in this?
There are 2 arrests out of this. I'm not going to divulge the names today just because we have some further investigation going on with this. Obviously, this quantity of marijuana is going to require further investigation of the origins.
Do you think that this was just a storage facility or somewhere that you distributed and it goes out?
I think it was both. I mean, it's classic stash house, right? That quantity. But we do believe that people were also going there to purchase.
And the cereal bars, and you mentioned the candy. Of course, the concern might be that kids might get a hold of this.
Well, that's who it's marketed to, right? I mean, there's Captain Crunch. There was some other stuff. That's who it's marketed to. It's marketed to, I wouldn't say young children, but I would say high school to college age children.
Is there any indication of where the marijuana might have originated from?
Well, typically you find marijuana on this side of the United States. Typically it comes from California. The markup on marijuana is very large here, and especially in states where it's illegal still.
So, I mean, does the investigation go further back into where it came from?
It will. We'll work our way backwards on this. So this isn't over with by any means.
Yeah. When you look at quantify this amount, I mean, to me it looks like a lot, but you guys do this all the time. Is it fair to call this the mother lode of drug busts?
I will tell you that this is an extremely large marijuana bust. Okay, this is the largest that I've been involved with Apex or narcotics in 5 years. There's also an intake officer of property that says he hasn't seen this much weed brought in 35 years. So this is a very significant seizure, and let me double down on that. We know that the crime in Buckhead, particularly homicides, last year came about from drug-related violence, okay? So some of the viewers will say it's just marijuana. Well, hold it right there, because it's not just marijuana. It's the collateral damage that comes from when people get robbed for their marijuana and the innocent victims that are targeted here.
And I don't want to play into the stereotype that crime doesn't happen in Buckhead or where it happens. But were you a little surprised that this took place in Buckhead?
No, drugs are everywhere, everywhere. So it wasn't surprising.
You expect any more arrests?
Not right now, not until we get further into it, the investigation, moving backwards to see where it came from. But until then, we've arrested 2, and that's where we're at right
And
now.
how much work went into this? You didn't give me a timeline of when it started and when it ended, but I imagine a lot of work.
It took all day. It took all day with about 20 people processing the scene.
No, I mean from the tip, when you got the tip to this point.
Oh, from the tip, it was immediate, because when you're dealing with quantities like this, drugs are here today, gone tomorrow. So once we receive a tip, we have to act on it immediately. And that was probably within 12 hours.
Yeah.
Can you speak to kind of the level of professionalism you see with like all of these vacuum packed bags and you know, the pre-labeled you know, candies and cereal
Sure.
bars?
Yeah, these aren't packaged out of your home, right? These are commercial packaging. As you see, there's those are 1 pound bags, and when you go ahead and weigh them, they're 1 pound. So they're very meticulous on how much goes in there. Obviously, overages are frowned upon from drug dealers. Also, these, you can see the cereal bars in all the packaging of the edibles. I mean, it really grabs your attention, doesn't it? It's really interesting looking, and that goes to the marketing of these products to you know, younger children and adolescents, and it's professionally done. Yeah, it's professionally done. Now we'll see some people that will print this stuff out at home and try to package it that way, but you also see the errors and the imperfections in the graphics. These are professionally done.
But I mentioned the kids though, and you said they're marketed to kids, but younger adults. But kids see that and might want to take it.
Absolutely, sure. That's always a concern for us, and that's why parents need to be aware of this stuff. And that's why we're here doing this, educating and getting the awareness out.
And I don't mean to rain on your parade, but you take this off, there's going to be more, right?
Oh, there's always more. There's no days off for the narcotics unit.
Your job never stops.
No.
All right. If that's it for questions, we'll have you all exit and we'll allow you all to get any B-roll that you need. You can walk around the room. I know this room is small, but you can walk around the room and get your B-roll. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
We gotta start right. Is that going to
I was wondering what that was from. It's from me. So I'm gonna put this back right here. We gotta get that box. It's like they have a box. Yeah, that should be.
Yeah, take the pictures out. You could just leave those. No arrest.
Oh.
2 were arrested. Yep. Yeah, just be vague with it.
Yeah.
Seriously, I know. I'm like,
Yeah, they're all getting photos. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Deja.